Hey everybody, welcome to Kastor'sCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil, here for another toy of the day. We are under 100 and it feels really good, and I'm counting and trying to figure that out. So go to Kastor'sCorner.com for a full gallery of these toys. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner. You can check out our shirts. You can check out the Corner Cast. We're taking the week off. Holiday, we're keeping our 365. We're doing our toy of the day. But we're taking a night off from the podcast. But you can catch up. Go catch up. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to this. And we appreciate you. So I'm a sucker. There's just no other way to say it. I'm a sucker. I'm an addict. Hi, my name is Khalil. I'm addicted to toys. It sounds a little bit jokey. I respect the people that have to have an addiction. And I know that my choices in life have been to focus on toys. I run a website. I've talked to my friends a little bit about this. It feels a little bit like an alcoholic owning a bar, running this website, because I feel like I can't miss something, and I sacrifice things in my life to be able to purchase this stuff. And it's a little introspective beginning. Because what did I buy? Well, I bought the Roton and I bought the Ground Ripper from the Masters of the Universe minis. And I said I wasn't going to do it. I said I was just going to stick to the minis and the originals and kind of just leave it alone. And then I got the bug. And then I also realized that I needed 100 days. I still needed 100 days worth of toys when I bought these. And, I really had to take a look at things and whether or not the pace at which I'm buying things is going to continue. And I don't really know the answer to that. I really hope I can pull back because, A, I don't need this many, first of all. B, I don't know if I can afford to keep this pace up. And C, I would like to do other things with my money. I don't mind investing in the website, investing in equipment, going to cons, doing that kind of stuff, but just just continue to purchase things to keep up has been eye-opening in the last year. And we still have like 96 or 97 or 98 days left to go. So it's been a really interesting experiment for me, and it's been really good for me to be able to put the work in, and I'm looking at it from that position. But you're here to talk about the toys. So I picked up the little mini Ground Ripper for the Masters Mini Wave, and I picked up the Roton with Skeletor. We reviewed a few weeks ago the Fisto with Stridor here, and I was really impressed with it, that it had moving joints and everything. The Ground Ripper has moving wheels, so it does roll. It comes with a He-Man that has I want to say it's more metallic than the original He-Man that came in the blind boxes of Grayskull. But I don't have mine's kind of buried at the moment, so I didn't pull it out. But the armor, the gear, his chest gear, is metallic silver, not flat silver. So I believe that's a little bit different, and they definitely painted that big smile, and you'll see that in the photos on the website, of course. We've got close-ups of that, but they definitely did overpaint and give him really big white teeth. The Ground Ripper itself is really cool. It's really bright green plastic. You can see how much it shines there. And it's got all the little not paint. There is no paint on here. It's all sticker details. And they all came stuck on there, so I didn't have to try to fudge it and try to get the stickers on myself, which is great because I'm not very good at that. But the full control panel's on there. So you get a full control panel on there. Full little stickers and little vents and things all over this thing. Big wheel in the back, little wheel up front. It doesn't have the pull rip that we had when we were kids in the 80s. And unfortunately, because of the way these things are produced, He cannot sit. He stands in the Ground Ripper because he cannot bend his legs. So you don't get that standard kind of like sitting. I mean, you could force it, but he kind of just lays in it. So the only way he looks good is having him standing. So not horrible, but, aesthetically it just doesn't work. But, this is what the line is, right? The Roton comes with Skeletor. The face paint on Skeletor has a little more green in it than the original release had, again, in the mini blind boxes. He does not come with any weaponry like He-Man comes with his power sword, but Skeletor does not come with his Havoc staff or sword or anything at all. But the Roton lasers can pop out, and he can hold on to both of them if you want him to. So he can have his blasters while he's riding in the seat. And again, he also stands in there. Cannot sit because they cannot bend their legs, but that's okay. Again, it is what it is. It does come with wheels, so it can roll. The center thing does spin, but because this is a value line and only $10 for a toy and a vehicle, because these I think were $9.99, the center part that spins here is not connected to the wheels. So like the old toy, it would click, 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 and spin. I don't think I have it. Oh, I do have it. Oh, nice little comparison. My Ground Ripper's downstairs. So I think that they really did a good job with that, comparing the two. It's got the scales all the way around. It's got the big eyes. It's got the spinning part. But again, it does not do that thing where if you drive it across the floor, that spins. So this you have to spin manually. It's not a bad thing, not a horrible thing, not a bad kind of compromise here. But neither one of them actually have action features. But I like the idea that we get these little mini vehicles that are really kind of geared towards this line. Of course, I want a Sky Sled and a Battle Ram. What else do we want? I don't think we've gotten cats yet, right? We haven't gotten the cats in the line. So Battle Cat and, of course, Panther would be nice additions to the line. I think I'm actually surprised that we got these two vehicles with moving parts before we got the cats. So hopefully at some point, they will wrap up and give us these. I don't really know what's going on between the minis and the Origins and the Revelation, the Mega Constructs and the new cartoon. I know Mattel wants to push one over the other and whatever it is, but I look forward to seeing what they're doing. And this isn't like a Jurassic Park line. It's not whoever gets to the end wins. I think Classics, I honestly think Classics might get sold at some point, but Thundercats and Silverhawks being in that scale kind of save it for me. But that being said, I think Origins might be, for me, my definitive Masters line. It's close enough to the original while continuing to give us more figures, vehicles, and things like that. So hopefully that line will expand to vehicles and we'll get some of these in that scale as well. So you can check out a full gallery of both the Roton and the Ground Ripper up on casterscorner.com right now. You can see right there. You can follow us. We are at Casters Corner on all social media. You can check out the Cornercast podcast. You can get one of our shirts. And of course, subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all the new subscribers, everybody that watches every day. We really appreciate you because the more of you that join us, the more cool things we get to do and we get to share them with you. And really, that's the best part of this, doing this past year. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night here on casterscorner.com with another toy of the day. Have a good night, everybody.